Good morning, grade 9. How are you today? Today, inshallah, we will continue talking about reported speech questions, and we will make a quick review for it, and then we will move to reported speech commands, okay? أوامر. But before we do exercise 2, which was your homework, we need to go over the topic again as a quick review. We said that we can report questions as well as statements, and we have a rule in which we use WH word, and then the subject, and then the verb. You change the places of the subject and the verb. Hi, number 1. Number 2, if we have an auxiliary verb such as do, does, or did, we cross them and we change the verb directly to simple past or بحالة did to past perfect, right? Okay, let's take an example. Where did you live? And this is a question, and this is WH question. لاحظين. And here we can use two structures in reporting questions, such as asked or wanted to know. Ali asked Selma, and then according to the rule you need to put the WH. Ali asked Selma where, and then you put the subject. Okay, you change you to she because he asked a girl, Selma, where she, and then you put the verb, but don't forget to cross the auxiliary verb did, and you change the verb directly into past perfect. She had lived, had and lived, okay? Now, let's take another example for yes-no question. Yes-no question, we said when you ask a question and the answer is yes or no, there is another structure, which is you need to add if or whether, but خلينا على if plus subject plus the verb. If, subject, and the verb. وبرضو نفس الحالة, if you have an auxiliary verb, you need to do what? Cross it, and you change the verb directly into simple past or past perfect. Do you work from home? He asked me. Don't forget to add if, and then the subject, you change you to I because he's asking me. If I, okay, you cross the auxiliary and you change work into simple past. If I worked from home. Okay, I hope the question is clear. Now let's move to the homework that I asked you to do. Here in number 1, where are you from? Where are you from? They asked the boy. They asked the boy. Now, as we said, you should have the WH word, okay, and then the subject and then the verb. WH, here is the verb. No, we can't take this. You need to move to number 2, where he was from, okay? Where, and then the subject, and then the subject is he because they ask the boy, and then you change are to was from. Number 2, do you like art? This is a yes no question, so you need to add if before the subject. They ask the boy if he liked art. شايفين if بعدين السبجect بعدين simple past, and they cross the do auxiliary verb. They change like directly into simple past. Did you come alone? Did you come alone? And this is also yes no question, so you need to add either whether or if, okay? They wanted to know whether or if he had come alone. He refers to the boy. You change did into past perfect, had plus verb 3 come. He had come alone. Number 4, do you behave well in class? This is yes no question. They asked him if, alright, and then the subject, if he, and then the verb 2 directly into simple past. If he behaved well in the class. Have you touched any paintings? This is yes no question. We need to use if. They asked if, and then the subject he, okay, have, and verb 3 we need to change it into had, and verb 3. So this is the correct answer. If he had touched any paintings. Number 6. Will you do it again? Will you do it again? They asked him. Okay, will we change it into would? And then subject, and then would, and then the verb. They asked him if he would do it again. Please, I want you to correct your mistakes if you have ones. And if you have any question regarding the reported speech questions, ask me. I'm gonna leave it for you so you can copy. This exercise is found in your student book, page 102. Fine. Let's move to 103. And in this exercise, exercise 3, you need to complete the reported questions. Okay, here we have questions and you need to do what? To report them. I did from 1 to 4. The rest will be a homework, 5, 6, and 7. Follow the same structure, okay? Did you like the exhibition? She asked him. She asked him. And this is yes, no question. Alright, so what do you have to do? If. She asked him if, and then the subject, him, he. Okay, if he, and then you cross did, you change the verb directly into what? Past perfect. She asked him if he had liked the exhibition. 2. Who is your favorite artist? Who is your favorite artist? She wanted to know. She wanted to know. Then WH, who. Now your, we change it into his. Who his favorite artist was. You change is into was. Who, and then the subject, his favorite artist, and then you change is into was. 3. Do you often visit art galleries? Yes, no question. You need to add if. She asked him if, and then the subject, he. You cross do and you change the verb directly into simple past. If he visited art galleries. So she asked him if he visited art galleries. 4. Will you recommend the exhibition to other people? Will you recommend the exhibition to other people? Here, this is a yes, no question. And you need to add if. She asked him if, the subject, he, you change will into would. Alright. And then the verb, recommend the exhibition to others or to other people. As I said, 5, 6, and 7 are going to be your homework. And send it to me today. Alright. Now let's move to reported speech commands. Reported speech commands. أوامر. Okay. هلا in commands, this actually is found in your student book, page 103. Alright. What do you have to do? What is the rule? The rule is either you don't change the verb, you choose either to plus infinitive, okay, and or not to plus infinitive. You don't change the verb, you change it into to plus infinitive, to sleep, to eat, to be quiet, to be polite, to be good, or not to plus infinitive. Not to open the door, not to shout, not to cheat, okay? Now, we can use actually two reporting verbs such as told or asked. Okay, told or asked. Let's look at this command, stand up, stand up. Now here, this is a command, Amr, from the teacher to the students. So the teacher told whom? She told the students to do what? To stand up. As you can see, you put to and then the infinitive. The teacher told the students to stand up. Don't say stood, Okay, you change the command into to plus infinitive. Number 2, this one is in the positive, to plus infinitive. Now look at number 2. Here we have don't, the negative one. So you need to add not before the to. Don't write on the table. Don't write on the table. Who said that? Maybe my mom. My mom or she told me. Remember, after told you should have an object. She told me, and then you add not because the tense here is already in the negative. Okay, she told me not to, not and then to and then infinitive, not to write on the table. It's very easy. Either you use to plus infinitive or not to plus infinitive. Let's do some exercises here. Or let's look at number 1 first of all. Be good. Okay, be good. This is a command. Now here they are giving you who is the speaker and to whom did he say this? The teacher told the children to be good. Okay, the teacher told the students or the children to be good. Let's look at 3. Please don't touch the paintings. Please don't touch the paintings. They asked the children. They asked the children. Here maybe because we have please, they choose asked and not told. Because it's less, it's not directly an order. It's like they asked them to do it. So they asked the children because it's already negative, don't. You need to choose not, to, and infinitive. So they asked the children not to touch the paintings. Now, let's move to do exercise 6 here in your student book. And I did 4. And I did from 1 to 4. And you need to do 5, 6, and 7 also as a homework. Pay attention. Pay attention. The teacher told the class. So the teacher told the class to do what? Hey, ask yourself this question. The teacher told the class to pay attention. Just add to before the command. Give me your tickets, please. Okay? Give me your ticket, please. Here because we have please, use asked. The man at the entrance asked them. So the man at the entrance, okay, asked them to do what? To give him their tickets. To give him, you change me into him, and your ticket to, yes, your into their tickets. Don't shout, his mom told him. So his mom told him, بما إنه don't عنا negative, you change it into not, and then to, and then verb 1. The mom or his mom told him not to shout. Please don't take photos inside the museum, the guide asked the visitors. Okay, so the guide asked the visitors, don't, we change it into not, بعدين to infinitive, and then take photos. So the guide asked the visitors not to take photos. Fine. As I said, 5, 6, and 7 are your homework, and don't forget to do number 5, 6, and 7 from exercise 4, and this one is exercise 6. Before I let you go, I want to thank the following students for submitting their homework, and as usual they will receive 1 extra mark. We have Tala, Malak, Asil, Rahaf, Jaber, Hiba, Maya, Sarah, Leen, and Tia for submitting their homework. Thank you so much.